Kyo, still in shock, stands there as Futaba approaches and tells him he lost this round. She reminds him there's no time to be upset, since he still has much to teach Asano to protect Mutsumi when needed. Kyo's last name is now Yozakura, so everyone calls him by his first name, Tao. After that eventful evening, Tao is ready to go home and sleep. Mutsumi asks if he'll be alright heading home alone, and he reassures her, though he worries about Kyo, who has lost all color in his face. Futaba reassures him that Kyo is just struggling to accept losing his sister to Tao. When Tao gets home, he's still processing what happened, but soon falls asleep from exhaustion. He wakes up to find Kyo standing over him with a knife, ready to stab him. Tao dodges on reflex, and Kyo commends him for it, but says he's there to give him the traditional Yozakura family wake-up call, though it's unusually lethal. Kyo defends himself by saying spies must always be prepared for threats, and that this is a lesson in vigilance. However, this next part is purely for revenge. Downstairs, Mutsumi is making a bento box for Tao. Hearing his voice, she goes upstairs to find him being puppeted around by Kyo. She demands to know what's going on, and Kyo says they're just having morning exercise. Realizing she disapproves, he backs off, but warns they don't have much time left. He grabs Mutsumi and drags Tao out the window just before the building explodes. Tao has many questions about the explosion, but Kyo tells him he'll explain later. For now, their feud is on hold, and he emphasizes the importance of protecting Mutsumi, the 10th head of the Yozakura family. As they leave, Kyo calls Shinzo, who confirms a bomb was planted in the kitchen. Tao is puzzled, but Kyo explains the bomb likely targeted Mutsumi. Kyo reveals that Mutsumi is the head of the Yozakura family, a lineage traced back to the Edo period, known for producing superhuman abilities, though the head is always an ordinary person whose children will inherit the family's powers. Despite their abilities, Mutsumi's siblings only want her to live her life freely. Mutsumi insists she must fulfill her role as family head to honor their sacrifices. Kyo, moved by her sense of duty, explains that Mutsumi needs to learn about the ordinary world and face various villains. Suddenly, a black van fires an RPG at their limo, which dodges the attack. Tao panics, but the others remain calm as the limo is bulletproof. Kyo orders the driver, a family dog named Goliath, to avoid the attackers smoothly. Despite the chaos, Kyo emphasizes their mission to protect Mutsumi and Tao, who now has a duty as part of the family. Kyo hands Tao a gun, tasking him with defending Mutsumi from assassins. Later, at school, Mutsumi greets her classmates, while Asano frantically checks for threats. Tao's friends approach him, but he's preoccupied with his mission. Kyo assures Tao that the family will cover up any killing, but Tao refuses the gun. Mutsumi supports Tao, noting that assassins usually use poison or explosives, making the gun less useful. Tao's mission is to protect Mutsumi from a bomber named Teiha, who posts about his targets on social media. Kyo, unable to join due to another mission, warns Tao to stay vigilant. In class, Tao searches for the bomb, but finds nothing. Mutsumi's friends discuss strange sightings around the school, unaware they're her family members. Tao, checking Teia's page, sees a second bomb has been planted. He notices a suspicious person and follows them, but is caught off guard by the nurse, who then vanishes, leaving a note that the actual nurse isn't present. Mutsumi eats lunch with her friends, always cautious. Tao, distracted, accepts chocolate from his friends, surprising them as his social anxiety returns. They suggest taking him to the infirmary, but the nurse isn't there, so they call Mutsumi. Tao wakes up in Kyo's office, asking Mutsumi if she truly wants to be married to him, despite knowing so little about her. Mutsumi reassures him, noting his marriage into a crazy spy family poses more danger to him. She always wished for Tao to be her husband and is happy with their marriage. Suddenly, Tao notices a bomb in the ceiling. He saves Mutsumi, realizing Teiha has been tracking him. Finding a bomb on his shirt, Tao understands Teiha's strategy and jumps out a window to save Mutsumi. Kyo saves Tao, praising his quick thinking. They decide to return the bomb to its owner, Teiha, who was caught by the family and sent flying with the explosive. Before his demise, Teiha posts on social media one last time. With Tao's house destroyed, Mutsumi invites him to live at the Yozakura house. Kyo is against it, but Tao's marriage gives him no say, though he continues to threaten Tao's life. This is the end of the video. Subscribe to the Anime Sphere Recaps channel for more anime recaps.